I'm just going to get a quick shower while that's off.
Alright.
I can't disconnect it again.
Alright. Is it moving?
I don't fucking know, Mom.
Okay.
How would you like to learn the knockback jigs flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
You don't know how long it takes.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young. First, do you see? Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Revelio.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises.
Yeah.
The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear.
What do you want me to do? Dan? What do you want me to do? Come on, you. Go. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, this is the beast class. That's what I want. The beast class is what I'm gonna do. So this is what I need to be doing, and then speak to someone in Broomstick. Grow and harvest wheat, and then combine 3 plants and use them. Okay. She's in the shower cave. She's in the shower. Purchase broom from. Okay. Purchase. I need to buy a broom. Okay, fucking hell. But the reason why I want the beast one is because I get to do something when I get it
Against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my...
I'd be glad to help you.
Oh, I knew I could... next...
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! And I took advantage... now...
Gives me the spell. The one that I put on that doll.
Aloha Mora.
Puzzle, isn't it?
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm.
Avelia.
No one keeps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
That's a big... Number 2. In fairness, I do have to come back to get the rest of them. I know there's like... I think there's like 13 in the actual school itself. Yeah? No?
Avelia.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Okay, I recall. By the headmaster. Oh, look at Dobby. Hello, Dobby. Master has given Dobby a cloak. Bobby is confused. Ruby. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Just get in the shower, love.
Avelia.
What room?
How are your students getting along
Rather poorly, I'd say.
this year? Is that so?
Avelia.
Man! Morning, hurry up, love.
I know.
Avelia.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Yeah.
Look at your head, love.
What are you doing when I'm fucking sneaking around Hogwarts?
I need to go and get some. Did you have loads of tins?
That
Yeah.
was the last one.
What's that?
Aye. There was another one, but it was like, I smelled that one. I was like, oh fuck it, I'll get this one.
Molly, I think it is moving slowly.
I don't think it's moving at all. I don't think it's moving at all.
Just leave it. Put my belt back on.
You might just put it back on then. Okay.
Well, I can't leave it, can I? Oh.
Let me plug it in there.
1.9, hurry up.
Okay.
Get in properly.
Yeah, I had it click.
Right.
It's liver here.
No, babe.
Revelio.
My venomous tentacle. Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well,
babe.
I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose, Professor Blackman. Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw? I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
Revelio.
Flying about and the golden snitch.
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
Oh.
Perhaps no one is here now, but I'd wager someone was.
Revelio. Alohomora.
up trouble.
Alohomora.
How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 health points. You know you can't do that.
Revelio.
Okay, Mark, get a shower while Rob is out. It's gonna take for a while.
I will in a minute. Don't go to the front.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the
At the
moons
front.
you asked me to collect.
Oh,
Come on, get the screen back on.
It's definitely
What?
understood.
You know how
I
to
shall
do
keep
it,
an eye
man.
out.
Just go on to your history.
Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can...
Revelio. Leviosa.
Don't get blown away. I'm feeling something. All right.
Revelio. Alohomora.
One moment. I will in a minute.
Revelio.
Your interest in pathology, dare I say, blossom.
The bird's probably dead.
I've run games as well.
Revelio. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
There's the cats. The cats are the Neasels are the cats.
couple of Kneasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneasels, just as you did with Gerald. The Kneasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Look at him.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Thank you, beautiful.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelio. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
It was heavier than I would have liked.
Sturdy. That's what you want in a cult.
But for the odd occasion, more of it.
I wish I'd paid more attention.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Revelio. Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards. Even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello! Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
There's a lot of them around.
Revelio. Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she said she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay. Yeah. I will in a minute.
I don't know that sentence. I have a terrible curse where I can't lift tools or do work of any kind.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop. Without the information, it may sound ambitious. I wondered, if you were to test this first upgrade...
Sounds as if you're really...
Thank you. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
some... Oh, the anticipation.
The beasts are safer now.
Alohomora.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. 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 I know a Merlin trial when I see one. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Oh, dreadful looking place, isn't it?
How nice to see you, my...
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and, most effectively, fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please.
don't remember this.
It's sealed. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Leviosa. Lumos. platform closer. But how?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Down I go. No other way.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Leviosa.
Lumos.
Leviosa.
Lumos. 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 Incendio. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos. Lumos. Incendio. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Revelio. A dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
This place has seen better days. an audience for that one.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Let's get this over with, shall we? Let it Silvio! Expulso!
Incendio.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Time to even the odds. Constituent to get out of this alive. You've made it. Can't hold out. Pay for your deed. What have you done?
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Someone... Up for a bit of dying, are we? My friend is going to death.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
No more happy days.
Allow me to let you play. You'll pay for it. What have you done? Oh, this is... Incendio!
Knew you were still
Revelio.
You'll answer for this.
Incendio.
Expulso! glance off of me. A miss!
To regret that. I've never seen such magic.
You're not puppet master! Such arrogance!
That's the best you can do.
Too slow. Back this out longer than necessary. The book is taken a Why can't I hit you?
Foul hulking brute.
Stop right there! Expulsion! Oh, look, that's what you got! Such how nice of you to stop by. I won't go down as easy. Well, no one. Let's see what you make of that. This is almost too easy.
It's time to even the odds.
Aha! Hit it.
Knew you would.
Enjoy this.
to worry about.
What was that?
I won't rest.
What's that?
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Protego! Expulso!
Incendio. Confringo. Glacier. Protego.
Incendio! You will not survive this fight!
Confringo. Glacier. Stupefy.
Incendio!
Confringo.
Now to finish the job. Thought you could hide from me, did you? Expulso! Expulso! I'll be more moist. Absolute trick!
Avoiding our problem.
Marvelous strike!
Glacier. Incendio.
Quite conduct! Expulso! I'd advise you not to do that.
Confringo. Incendio.
Death from above! No.
That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Ha! Somebody out there?
Confringo. Glacier.
Is that best? I'm not done with. Rise and fight.
Glacier. Confringo. Potato. Repulsor.
And no one to share in my victory. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is the hell.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Huh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop.
In quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Potato! I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Hey, we're taking Deke for an outing.
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
I'll look after you. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safe. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests...
All right, where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large... Deke will meet you there whenever...
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue? Oh. Then I shall go and rescue... Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Now, I'm only trying to help. There. I'm not going to hurt you. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
I don't think it's moved anymore. Move it back.
Yeah.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Oh, doing a good amount of 9.
Oh, no, you don't.
One moment, let me do this.
It was a bit tricky.
Another beast. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only...
Deke hopes so too, but if...
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes. Speaking of care, beasts that are well, if you gather...
Very well. I shall...
Most excellent.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
See you when I do.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted...
Wonderful.
Thank you for your help.
Pretty strong. Do the best.